Hey guys, so we are officially at week 7. So just wanted to let you know how I've been doing. Um, let's see, at week 7 I'm still feeling um coughs and really hard sneezes. It's not as bad as when I first got to the hospital, but I did notice the other day that I still need to kind of brace a little bit. It's just a kind of a sense of uncomfortableness when I did that. Still having hot flashes from the loop run. Um, it's been kind of like a roller coaster ride with it. Some weeks it was okay, some weeks it was a little bit more intense. This past week it was definitely more intense to the point where I'm waking up in a soaked shirt and just needing to go take a shower and change clothes. A lot of days I needed to use like 3 or 4 shirts in a day. Like the sweating was pretty intense, but hopefully it's getting better. I think it's been 3 months now, so it should be weaning out my system at this point. That's pretty good. Um, let's see, my belly is still fluctuating as far as the swelling. Because one of the things that is kind of annoying with fibroids is the fact that we kind of look pregnant. So of course, after surgery, what we look forward to is having a flat belly. So like I said, it fluctuates. Some days it looks pretty flat. Other days it looks kind of puffy. So the healing process is still kind of going, and it's just gonna vary day to day. Although everybody's different, some people don't have a whole lot of swelling that's kind of seen um, on week 1. Mine definitely was had a good bit of swelling in there, and I can see it kind of going down week by week. So that's how I kind of know that that's what it is with me. Mm, let's see. And while I'm talking about that, so one day I was looking kind of at my stomach, and I noticed that it was kind of had an indentation in there from my underwear, and it was pretty significant. And like I said, I watch it every day, so I noticed the kind of differences, and so it had the little line where my underwear stopped, and then it was kind of puffy above that. So I don't want my stomach to set in there and get used to it, and I really don't want it to happen, any day. So I kind of invested in some kind of high-waisted compression underwear. And I know some people I saw in the Facebook group suggested to do that, but I thought maybe I was going to be okay and didn't really need to do it. But I would suggest that it'd be very, very beneficial to purchase a few of those high-waisted compression underwear for post-op. I feel like I'm still benefit from it, even though I'm just getting it at week 7, but I definitely would suggest doing it. So I did go on Amazon, and they got several kinds there, but the reviews just be so up and down. I didn't want to waste my money on it when I couldn't see it. So I ended up going to the department store. I checked Macy's first, and I ended up going with Walmart. So this first pair, and these are new. I've worn. It came 2 in a pack, so I've worn the other pair. So I like these. These gave me really good compression around my abdomen, and it came above my incision. So it gave me really good coverage, made me feel really secure in the area. But my issue was um, this part, and I don't even have big thighs, and it was kind of digging into my thigh, my inner thigh, a little bit too much to the point where it's really bothering me. And I kind of cut the first pair I wore. I'm probably gonna do something with these two, because I can't take it. Like my skin gets really irritated when something's digging into it. So that was that one, and then I ended up getting 2 pair. I like these pair. These was boy short, so this first pair would work great if it was boy short, but it's not. The only issue was this part is not doesn't give as much compression as this pair. So I would suggest, if you do this, maybe go to the store so you can feel it. This Walmart was kind of out, so I only had a few options to look at, but they kind of both have positives, so you just kind of decide what you kind of want. I do I really like the boy short of these, but I'm just gonna kind of wear both of them. I might go online to see if this brand sells the boy short. If you want to see a little bit more, so I'm gonna see if that brand sells the boy short, and I might buy one more pair because Lord's willing, if I get pregnant, I might end up needing them again. So it'd be an investment in my future. But like I said, if you're about to have the surgery, I do suggest you get those. Um, let's see. I think I talked about on the last video that I used vitamin E on my incision. I've also added aloe vera. So I have an aloe vera plant that I just broke off one of the leaves, and every day I've been squeezing out a little bit, and then I rub it on my incision. So I rub it in, and then I leave it on for 30 minutes, and then I take it off. So I've been doing that on most days. So every day I try to do the vitamin E, and then on most days I try to do the aloe vera on another part of the day, so I can try to get the benefits because both of them are really good for skin. Um, so if you don't have an aloe vera plant, there are some aloe vera creams, although that'll be like last resort in my opinion. Most stores, especially Walmart, sell the bit of just a big aloe vera leaf, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but they usually sell the plant. I guess some people I don't know what they do with it, but make sure you check your local store. Sometimes you can find it instead of trying to find the creams, because the plant is more concentrated and has everything you need instead of being kind of filtered in with the creams at the store. Um, Let me make sure that was all I needed to. So my sleep has been getting better. I'm sleeping throughout the whole nights now. My bladder has gotten a lot better. I don't think it's 100%, but I no longer have pain or discomfort when my bladder is full. Um, Even when I wake up in the morning after not going to the bathroom for all those hours, I don't have that much pain or discomfort. Well, I don't really have pain or discomfort. I just can tell that it's not 100%, but it's very well on its way. Um, so um, at this point, I've been trying to increase my physical activity more and more every week. Probably by week 8 next week, I probably start ramping it up a little bit, just because I'll be 2 months out. Even though everything is still healing, I think I'll be okay to start doing a little bit more intense exercises. I have noticed because the main thing I do is extreme hip hop step aerobics. I'm not doing it with the steps though, and I don't do the burpees or the jumping. I just kind of do the low key things and modify it according to what I can do. Um, I walk with I do kind of fast walking with 3 pound weights. I was doing it with 10 pound weights, and I tried to start off with 5 pounds last week, but that was too much. So I definitely have to climb, but I can't wait to get back to where I was. But just make sure, don't be afraid to kind of scale it back. You can always work yourself back up. So I did it with my 3 pound weight, and hopefully, in the month or so, I can start working myself up to the weights I was using, within limits of, you know, not doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing. Um, I think last week I did some jogging in place. I would jog in place for 2 minutes, and I did that 3 rounds. I did some hiking. No, nothing too strenuous or anything like that. Just it was pretty level. About 30-40 minutes. Um, let's see. And let's see, I gave y'all an example. I'm still using my binder. I just I feel so much more comfortable with it. I feel like my insides It's just kind of wiggling around in there without it. Even sleeping, like I still sleep in my binder because I like to move. Sometimes I roll over to my side, and without it, it feels like everything is just hanging there. So I like the support. Maybe after next week, I'll start weaning myself from it and only wearing it when I'm doing some, you know, strenuous work or doing activities that I would need more support. So just to give you an example of the hip hop that I'll be doing. So, and don't get me wrong, like I do feel some kind of, I guess poor support in my core, and I feel like I did have surgery. But as far as moving, like I can move pretty good. So, and with the extreme hip hop, if anybody's done it, just in case you're wondering, I kind of I don't bring my leg up as far with the kicks and everything like that. So I just kind of modify it, and it's fun. And sometimes I gotta catch myself because I be into the beat and the music. But it's like, if you have any questions, I'm not a personal trainer or anything like that, but I am trained in rehab and kind of work. And I know, I'm retraining exercises, so I can kind of guide you into what you can and cannot do and how you kind of progress to getting back to where you want to be. All right, so I will talk to y'all later to next week.